Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is October 22nd, 2025, and we're diving into Northern Trust's latest earnings report for the third quarter. Joining us is John, a senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Northern Trust has just released their Q3 2025 earnings, and there's a lot to unpack, from their revenue growth to strategic initiatives.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Northern Trust reported a total revenue of $2.03 billion for Q3 2025, which is a 3% increase from the same quarter last year. John, how does this revenue growth translate into profitability?
Absolutely. Northern Trust's net income for the quarter was $457.6 million, and they achieved an adjusted earnings per share of $2.29, slightly beating the forecast of $2.26 from 7 analysts. Their return on equity was strong at 14.8%, indicating efficient use of shareholder funds.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Despite the revenue growth, Northern Trust has managed to keep their non-interest expenses relatively flat at $1.42 billion. How have they achieved this operational efficiency?
Northern Trust has focused on expense discipline, which has led to a pre-tax margin expansion to 30.8%. This is their fifth consecutive quarter of positive operating leverage, and they've improved their expense-to-trust fee ratio, excluding notables. This positions them well for future growth.
Client assets and fee income. Client assets are a significant driver for Northern Trust. Can you tell us about the changes in assets under custody and management?
Sure. Assets under custody administration reached $18.25 trillion, and assets under management grew to $1.77 trillion, reflecting favorable market conditions and net new business. Trust, investment, and other servicing fees increased to $1.27 billion, with wealth management seeing a 10% growth.
CEO insights and strategic initiatives. Michael O'Grady, the CEO, mentioned the One Northern Trust strategy. What does this entail, and how does it align with their financial performance?
Michael O'Grady emphasized their focus on executing the One Northern Trust strategy, which aims to enhance client service and generate shareholder value. This is reflected in their financial performance and strategic initiatives, including a dividend increase to 80 cents per share, showcasing their commitment to returning value to shareholders.
Key takeaways. In summary, Northern Trust has delivered a solid performance in Q3 2025 with strong revenue growth, profitability, and strategic initiatives. Their focus on operational efficiency and client service continues to drive their success. Thank you for joining us, John.
Thank you for having me. Northern Trust's results are indeed promising, and it will be interesting to see how they continue to execute their strategy.
Thank you for watching Smart Stock Watch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more financial insights. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Northern Trust's performance in the comments below.